Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, ambassador, president, and dear colleagues and friends. First of all, best congratulations to the Dr. Kari Fowler and Dr. Jeffrey Hunty for your great contribution on genetic resources, gene bank, and biodiversity conservation. Be fortunate, also former employees of FAO. We are so proud of you, both of you, become the winners of 2024 World Food Prize. Thank you. Congratulations. It is a great honor for me to stand here today in Iowa. It's a heartland of the United States, especially for agriculture and the food system. To commemorate Dr. Norman Borlaug again as a fellow breeding scientist, I feel a deep personal connection to Dr. Borlaug's legacy. His work speaks to the core of who we are. To those of us who understand the language of the land, genetics, and the breeding generations. Those of us who know that the soil beneath our feet carries the hope of future harvests with a new genetic improvement. I want to extend my deepest appreciation to the organizer of this important event, express my sincere gratitude to the Norman Borlaug's family and the followers. And your dedication ensures that his legacy continues to inspire across continents and generations. His work brought hope to many countries, touched communities, and created harmonies that resonate through the generations. Today, we gather not to honor his memory, but also to continue the mission he began, to fight against hunger, nourish the land, and build a better future for all. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the dawn of the new era. The challenges we face now, the climate crisis, biodiversity loss, and the rising food insecurity, demand solutions that push the boundary of science and innovation. This is where the genetic revolution comes in. The genetic revolution goes beyond the increased yield. It focuses on exploring the solutions to abiotic resistance and safeguarding vital genomic diversity, which are the fundamental to food diversity. Protecting genetic diversity is a key to build a resilient agri-food system by leveraging modern technology to enhance the crop diversity. We preserve the essential biodiversity and enjoy food diversity. Advancing in the genetics improve the effectiveness to develop new crops. Gene editing technology accelerates the breeding process significantly. It is faster than the traditional breeding method. It improves the resistance to the pest, disease, and environment stresses. This includes the tolerance to the high temperatures, drought, floods, and salinities, etc. This advancement in gene editing might do more than just improve the crop yield. They could also bring the people and the culture closer together. By preserving and enhancing the unique trade of local and indigenous food, gene editing can help to protect our diverse food heritage. This innovation ensures that traditional crops long embodied in local food culture can thrive in a changing, stressed world. Gene editing in this way becomes a bridge between the past and the future, connecting the food culture and fostering shared resilience in the face of the global challenges. Ethnic concern and regulations will play a critical role in managing gene-edited technology, if these concerns are addressed adequately through the wide consultation and participation. These new genomic techniques could contribute to the much needed transformation of a global agrifood system to be more efficient, more inclusive, more resilient, and more sustainable. One of the greatest examples of the breeding in the past was the development of semi-dwarf wheat varieties and dwarf rice varieties, pioneered in the 1960s during the Green Revolution. These high-yielding disease-resistant varieties developed through the selective breeding transformed agri-food system and also saved billions from hunger. The legacy of the Dr. Borlaug's work in Mexico, Pakistan, and India, along with the great achievement of Professor Yuan Longping on the hybrid rice in China and beyond, and Dr. Swaminathan on wheat and rice in India, continues to inspire us today. This same principle of genetic improvement and genetic diversity continue to drive innovation in agri-food systems. At FAO, we are committed to promote the conservation of genetic resources and their sustainable use. We are also providing a platform, Science and Innovation Forum and the World Food Forum. It was the fourth year we had successfully last week, and for our members and partners to discuss the benefit and risk of all the cutting-edge technology. By harnessing this innovation, we ensure the crop, livestock, and fish diversity, and thus food diversity, will address the global challenges of the climate change, food security, and the environment. Not only are the traditional agricultural practices a reservoir for genetic diversity, but they are also the window into our own humanity. This practice tells us a great deal about the people we are working with, both in terms of opportunity for change and the barriers to the uptaking of innovations. Traditional practices are rooted in culture, and they continue strongly to the social norms that drive many of our decisions and actions as social beings. The more we know about traditional knowledge, the better we can understand how new practice might be perceived. By using behavior science, we can gain insight into where the community goals align with innovations. Working with partners, we can collaboratively introduce new practice in the way that minimizes not only trade-offs, but also social and behavior frictions. At FAO, we also believe in the power of the foresight, not just as a tool for data analysis, but also as a bridge to the unknown. We connected the dots when the data and the history failed, used the collective intelligence of the scientists, experts, and partners to envision a future that is both challenging and promising. Foresight allows us to anticipate the future problems and work collaboratively to find solutions, ensuring that agriculture is prepared for the changing global landscape. Beyond technology, we must also invest in human and social capital. We must cultivate the culture of anticipatory thinking and strategic design among scientists, policymakers, investors, and farmers, producers. Ladies and gentlemen, early this month on the World Food Day, we launched the 80-1 year-long countdown to FAO 80th anniversary in 2025. This initiative aims to inspire action and celebrate the milestone achieved in improving global food security over the past 80 decades. But as we reflect on the past, we must also look to the future. Next year, I sincerely invite the Ambassador President and join other colleagues and friends on the 16th October 2025. We will mark this milestone by ignoring the FAO Food Agriculture Museum and Network, supported by the Italian government. And with the personal participation of the President of Italy, this museum will be the interactive and digital space for students, families, and visitors from all over the world, and digitally connected with all the consumers. It will be bridging global food technology and culture, showcasing the rich tradition and innovative approaches that have shifted the story of agrifood over times. Food and Agricultural Museum and Network will also embody the FAO aspiration of the four betters: better production, better nutrition, a better environment, a better life, leaving no one behind, which are embodied in the FAO strategy framework 2022 to 31 to guide our work of the next decade. It will be space for knowledge sharing, culinary tradition, and a deeper understanding of how innovations such as gene editing can support food diversity and sustainability, while respecting cultural heritage. And the network will serve as a global hub for collaboration and dialogue among FAO members and partnerships, fostering partnerships across the region, nationals, locals, villages, and indigenous communities. Members and partners will have the innovative platform to showcase their local food, culture, and cultural innovations, reinforcing FAO commitment to diversity and inclusivity from the rural communities to the urban centers. By connecting best practice, and the museum and network will demonstrate how agrifood can drive sustainable development and combat hunger worldwide through FAO 4 betters. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of agrifood and rural development depend on all of us. The seeds we plant today will shape the world of tomorrow. By working together, fostering innovation, and honoring the cultural heritage, we can create a better future for all, everyone and everywhere. Science and innovation will be developed together and shared for all. Let us continue to sow the seeds of the hope, opportunity, and passion, as Norman Borlaug once did. Together, we can cultivate the future where it is a better production, better nutrition, a better environment, a better life for all. Cultural heritage, interlinked, ensuring a better genetic engineering for generations to come. And thank you. Thank you so much.